Hello, everyone. Welcome to Find Ways to Win. My name is Fitzgerald Stephens, coming to you from Tampa, Florida on a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, wherever part of the world you're in. I've had something to come on my mind, just wanted to talk to you guys about and just see if it makes sense to use this like it's making sense to me. Title of this stream is called When You Know There's Going to Be a Subtraction, You Look for Multiplication. When you know there is going to be subtraction, you look for multiplication. Now, we are looking at a whole new, completely present in the world, a whole new, completely business dynamic that's going on in the world all over right now. While some people are contracting in their wealth and their finances and their household, trying to figure out how they're going to make days to days meet and how they're going to meet obligations and where resources are going to come from, because they're following the traditional methods of attaining jobs and selling their time out to for dollars with an employer. Other people are tapping into a new phenomenon with the World Wide Web and literally actually creating their own businesses from the comfort of their homes. Now, here is why that is so phenomenal. Starting there, somewhere close to about 75 million people are going to open up a home-based business within the next 5 years. Do you realize when you have a home-based business, you don't have to worry about building costs or i.e. rent or parking spaces or marketing or sales or with costs associated with utilities, because literally you're running everything out of your home. Your home is not only your business, but your business becomes your home. Let me explain something. Now, you're also able to take tax deductions because you are operating a home-based business. Tax deductions are huge in helping ensure that your income is sustained and your income is coming back to you. Thus, you can invest more of that to grow into your own business, to expand that. If you don't want to have employees, you don't have to. You don't need to have employees. You can literally operate a global business like I do myself from the comfort of my home, with just me as my sole employee. So we're looking at things that tells us, we're looking at I should say things that factors that is telling us that opportunities are everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Or, depending on the other side of the coin, some people see their opportunities nowhere. It all depends on how you look at things and how you are positioning. Now, there's also a new dynamic that's happening in the world of cash as we know it, or money as we know it. Money is going towards the crypto sphere, cryptocurrency. People are looking for a more stable way to place their earnings, as opposed to dependent upon cash that's literally going down in value. Why? Because as long as you can keep printing it, it's going to make the money that's in circulation, which is known as fiat currency, worth less. It's just simple supply and demand. The more demand, the more supply you have, the lesser the current demand in the market is going to be right now. Have you ever thought about earning your money from the comfort of your home, using your smartphone and computer, and getting paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum? Or should I say Bitcoin or Ethereum? Have you ever considered that? Now, what Bitcoin? Let's talk about it a little bit. I think as of right now, Bitcoin is hovering somewhere close to $19,000 per coin. Has a market capitalization right now of $350 billion. $350 billion. Used to be a coin that they traded for that was traded for less than 1 cent. Used to use it as gain tokens roughly about a little under 10 years ago. Who could have foresaw the phenomenon? Who could have foresaw the phenomenon that it would transfer into? Who could have saw the phenomenon what Ethereum would transfer into, or the crypto sphere would go ahead and transfer into as a point of right now? Ladies and gentlemen, the new will is going to be blockchain, crypto wallets, in keys, private wealth keys. That is where that is where people are really going to be storing a lot of their assets. And then you look into how do you transfer wealth. They're going to transfer crypto keys and crypto wallets and things. It's just going to be that significant. So if you want to take advantage of that, which I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't want to. We got to see, how do we do it? No, how do we do it? How do we take advantage of this? How do we position ourselves so we can start having a diversified portfolio? I'm not talking about necessarily giving up your job. You can if you want to. You can work yourself out of your job, should I say, if you want to. But how do we position ourselves to win? We have to get around people who will show us how to do it. So I want to introduce you to a association I belong to called Wealth Builders. I'm a partner and with Wealth Builders, and Wealth Builders, as the name denotes, we help people build wealth, starting with ourselves. Okay, and so what you're looking at, hey, what is the platform that I need to do? If Fitzgerald's telling me how I can earn money, earn Bitcoin and or Ethereum from the comfort of my own home, you better believe I'm interested in that, because I don't want to miss this wave that I did with Bitcoin before. Maybe I had heard someone tell me about it. I didn't know about it. I didn't know what it was going to be, or I procrastinated, hesitated, and now lo and behold, the price of that currency has got prohibited for the majority of people. But I still would like some to add to my portfolio because I can really see what it's doing. Glad you asked. So we have partnered with a company called GS Trade Partners. GS Trade Partners is a phenomenal organization based over in Dubai. Now, why is that so significant? Why is it so significant about having a company that has positioned themselves to allow us to get paid within this crypto sphere? Simply because it really doesn't make a difference where the company is. It runs on the blockchain. The blockchain is not centralized by any particular government authority. It's simply not. It's really one of those things where literally the people own it. I mean, if you, for example, as a United States citizen, if I want to do a transaction of $999.99, I'm fine. That doesn't flag me far as for the IRS. But once that gets $10,000, I can have all kinds of questions asked to me. Where am I getting it? Who am I getting ready to send it to? What's the purpose of it? Explain how you made your money and all that kind of foolishness. Well, that's not a good look for me. I don't feel like having to have the government into my affairs, where I've literally got to explain how I made my money and how I'm doing this, and more importantly, what I'm doing with it, as long as it's legally, ethically, and morally right. But if you just take a look at that and see where that can be a problem, as opposed to a blockchain. For example, I could send someone, or you could send someone like $20,000 or $20 million using a smart contract that the blockchain formats allows you to do. You send that. Hopefully you'll be sending it to someone that is really worthy of doing that. But let's say just like a family member. You send that money to their using a smart contract to their crypto wallet, and instantly the only person that knows about that is you and them. Now, of course, you have to see your accountant. I'm not talking about trying to hide income far as for the government and things like that. I'm not talking about that. But nevertheless, that is the ultimate thing far as with privacy. So getting back to GS Trade is a hub that allows us, by investing in the crypto sphere, to get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum in real time. See, we have our own private crypto coin. It's called the GS token. GS token currently, I believe it's going somewhere along the line of 2 cents. We are actually supposed to go public December 15th, and there's great expectation and great hype for it. It's truly an undervalued token at the moment right now. I have definitely acquired a whole lot of it myself. A whole lot, in my opinion, can be nothing in another man's a whole lot. But I've been acquired it. I've been doing doing my research and doing my diligence, because I didn't want to. I missed the Bitcoin craze, and I got left behind to my detriment. So I definitely have my antennas up, because I knew wealth was going into a new direction now for what it had been previously has been doing. And the point of the matter is, I had train myself to recognize opportunities, so I didn't want to miss another chance, to really help propel my life forward financially, time freedom, which is what I'm going for. But I really didn't want to miss out that, nor do I want you guys to miss out on it too. So what's the next step as far as what we're doing? Well, up in the corner of my page, Find Ways to Win, you'll look up there and you'll see a website there. You click on that website called therealmoney.info. It's going to give you a little information about GS Trading Partners, and then after you look at that video, it should give you enough to make up a decision, make a decision as far as yourself, and see if there's something that you think will be a viable part of your financial portfolio. Getting in the crypto sphere, you go in that as little or as much as you want to. The second step, what you want to do, you want to set up your free account. Now, how do you set up your free account? Well, on the screen right here, you're going to see GS Trading Partners equals Fitzgerald Stephens. That is my personal invitation link, registration link for you. Click on that, so you set up your free account, and then what you want to do is actually contact me. I am going to in turn plug you into training on goldrocks.info, and I'll give you the password once I'm contacted by you by my email, fitzgeraldstephens@gmail.com. You send me a personal email, so once you can note that you looked at this stream, you saw me talking about there, I will send that into, and then you're going to get plugged into the training to learn exactly what you want to do. And that's another thing. You have to be trained. We are taught. You have to be trained. And if you're gonna undertake any successful endeavors, it's a little wonder why we have never really been taught a lot in school about finances. I'm talking like from the 1st to the 12th grade. That seems to be devoid, and I think it's literally by design. You can actually go, not unless you specialize in something, you can actually go through about 4 years of college and maybe 2 or 3 years of grad school and not hear anything about that. Not unless you're majoring in those courses, or you're specializing in those courses, or you happen to be privileged to have a very nice association of people who can actually turn you on to these different spheres of how to make money out there. Ladies and gentlemen, money is important. Money is very, very important. Now, I have said you don't need money in God's heaven, but you certainly need it on God's earth. Okay, and so we have got to get skilled at acquiring that, maintaining that, and growing that. There is absolutely nothing going to happening right now like the crypto sphere. Like the crypto sphere, the sphere. It has replaced confidence in the world's currencies. It is replacing confidence, because why? It's more stable. It's more stable as far as what people look down. Now, I know there's some volatility in that, but there's certainly volatility in fiat currency also. Well, you can look at other wealth instruments like like real estate, precious artwork, petroleum, natural gas. There's all kinds of things what you can look at right there. But unlike cryptocurrency, they don't really have the security that is needed in order to have the confidence that you can really, that people will feel that I can go ahead and put my money in here and it would be safe. At this juncture in my life, I'm not here to lose money. I am building a portfolio that I want to be there, 10 years from now, or even 20 years from now, or even for my heirs. I want it to be there, and I want it to be there to constantly keep growing. So once again, we're looking at ways, to how we can energize and how we can multiply our income. What are we going to do to multiply our income? How do we do it? In order to multiply your income, you are going to have to use leverage. What is leverage? You employ the efforts of other people in addition to yourself to build your wealth. Well, Fitzgerald, I don't think I like that. Then why are you working a job? Because that's exactly what your employer is doing to you, and the person in the cubicle, and the other person in the cubicle, and the person driving the truck, and the cashiers, or the person going out there selling the product. That there is a one individual or a group of individuals that sit on the top of that, and they are getting percentage of all your labor. I mean, what is so different about that than actually you employing that concept of leverage, helping other people build wealth, and in turn you grow wealth. And especially if you can do this from the comfort of your home. You can have what I call like a side business from the comfort of your home, using your smartphone or computer, just to make you income. No cap on your income. You have no geographical restrictions. When I say geographical restrictions, where is this available, Fitzgerald? Anywhere in the world that there's internet. Anywhere in the world that there's internet. Why? Because you're running off the blockchain. No. So I'm going to keep this video about short. I'm definitely going to be making more content talking about this phenomenal thing, because it's changing people's lives, including mine. And so far as but literally helping me, like, hey, there is a future out there. I can do something different. I don't have to keep giving myself out to the highest bidder, and I don't have to keep marketing myself and to people who basically may find me expendable and don't need my services, don't want me, may consider me too old, too young, or any other number of factors to go along with that. So I just look to find my own way to win, and that's what I'm doing. And I certainly want you guys to do the same thing for yourself too. So what are the steps? Okay, number one, if this you have people who are saying, you know what, Fitzgerald, I'm ready to go right now. When you said getting paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum, that's all I need. And you said I could use my smartphone and computer to go ahead and work from home and get paid uncapped commissions and that. Hey, I'm all in. Okay, great. Then you want to register your free business account. Register your free business account by clicking on in the description here. It has GS Trade Partners, Fitzgerald Stephens. That is the link. Takes you about 2 minutes to go ahead and set that up. And once I see that you are registered, just go ahead and send me an email saying, Fitzgerald, I register at fitzgeraldstephens@gmail.com. What's next? And I'm going to plug you into the training and get you around Association of Winners. It's going to show you how to do that. The other people like say, hey, you know what, Fitzgerald, I hear you. You sound great and everything like that, but I need some more information. Phenomenal. Go ahead and click on the website that I have up that I have in the upper right hand corner, and you're going to find a link called therealmoney.info. You click on that, listen to a short video presentation. It's going to give you enough information where you can make the decision. And other people would say like, hey, you know what, I'm not believing this. I'm going to take my chances to keep doing what I'm doing. And this sounds suspect and maybe it's a scam. Great. Thank you for listening, and it's but my way of living and me getting paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum is not going to stop simply because you're skeptical. If this is not for you, great. I respect that. But who will you know that this will be for? You may be straight. You may be fine. You may be cool. Who do you know that's someone that could use an opportunity to really help them themselves? Who would you know who'd like to get paid in Bitcoin? Simply share this stream with them. Share the stream for those of you who are that skeptical. Go ahead and share the stream. Those who are not skeptical, you probably want to share the stream, because you know what? Wealth is built in numbers. Once again, When when things don't add up, when things look like they are subtracting, you have to look at ways of multiplication, not addition. Addition would be like, I'm going to go take an extra job. I'm going to go work a second job. I'm going to work a third job. I'm going to get a paper route. I'm going to get anything. That's addition. That is not a sustainable model in the long term. Why? Because you only have so many hours in the day. You only have so many hours in the day. But if you multiply, if you're helping someone setting up a business in South Africa, Lisbon, Portugal, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Toronto, Canada, Phoenix, Arizona, Atlanta, Detroit, New York City, Lima, Peru, Buenos Aires, Argentina, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Hong Kong, Beijing, China. You get the idea? If you have wealth coming from all those different sectors and those little streams of income, and in each time someone decides to set up to acquire their crypto account and start moving cryptocurrency, as far as with that, you're getting paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that can happen from one person or 1,000 people. You decide how much your income is. You decide how many people you put this in front of. You decide how big your wealth cycle is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I would say about going back 3 days ago, I looked in my wallet real time. There's 15 payouts of Bitcoin into my wallet. The day after that, I think it turned out to be like 8. And the day after that, yesterday, I believe there was six transactions, including one with Ethereum. And I more than expected that trend to keep continuing day after day after day after day after day, because I decided I was going to find a way to win. I decided I was going to grow my wealth. I decided that I want both life, time, and financial freedom. I decided that, I'm tired of putting myself out to the highest bidder. And I'm tired of looking at things like, hey, my future is being placed in a corporation that I don't own, that I don't have any equity in. And if I'm fortunate enough to stay there as long as I can, or to retirement, that'd be great. But then again, I got to figure out how I'm going to live, on part of my salary. So I didn't want to do that. The world belongs to the entrepreneur. People who are looking for opportunities, get out there and create their own way. People who find ways to win despite the circumstances. But you got to have a vehicle. You have to have a system. And so what I'm introducing you to the system right now. So I appreciate you guys taking time to listen to me, taking time to really particularly to tune in on this show, because you could have been anywhere. Now, if you like the content that we're sitting around there providing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And it's that costs you nothing. And you might want to share this. Now don't be one of those people who procrastinate and like, hey, that's cool, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Let's talk about that. Waiting to set up a free account. Okay, free business account. Waiting where you can instantly create your home-based business where you can realize tax benefits that's going to put more money in your pocket. Waiting where you can get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum in real time. What I mean by real time, instant the transaction made, it's loaded up in your GS wallet. Waiting so that you can build a financial legacy far as for you and your children. Waiting where it's not a threat to your job. You work this on your time when you choose to share that time. Waiting where you can actually have yourself in a position you're literally making money while you sleep. Waiting where you can have a organization that literally spans all over the world, using your smartphone and computer. No, I don't see anything really to wait for, but people are different. I just basically went in and decided to invest in myself because I'm looking to get this money stuff out the way. I'm looking to where I don't have to keep telling myself, what, I can't do this because I can't afford it. I can't do this because I'm saving up for something else, or, it comes a time where you get tired of having those conversations. You get tired of hearing yourself having those conversations. So there is a better way. So my name is Fitzgerald Stephens. Once again, please reach out to me. Fitzgeraldstephens at gmail.com. After you watch the realmoney.info, or once you even register your free account, hey, just go ahead and shoot me an email. Let me know, hey, this is Khadijah. I registered. Okay, what to do next, and then I will get back to you. I will get back to you and tell you exactly what to do. I will plug you into the training, goldrocks.info, and I will give you out the private password for that. I'm not going to share it online right there. But so we appreciate your time. Once again, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and go ahead and share this channel. And we look so forward much for hearing from you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Appreciate you tuning in, and thank you very much, and have an awesome life here. Bye.